Oh, I think I got it.
There we go. I think that may have been us. You're all good.
You can hear me then?
Yeah, we can. Can you roll call it for us, please?
Yes, I can. Give me one quick second to get the app up
Back to that.
or the Keystone. Okay, so attendance. All right. Mr. Albert?
He's absent.
He is not here. Mr. Badger, I see you.
Yes.
Mr. Eisenhower?
He's absent.
Mr. Gardner?
I'm here.
Mr. Hausnick?
He's absent.
Mrs. Kling?
Here.
Ms. McCloy?
Here.
Mrs. Meyer?
He's absent.
And Mr. Young?
Here.
All right, thank you very much. Recognitions and presentations. We had the annual stakeholder meeting for federal programs for the services and programs provided under titles 1A, 2A, and 4A. Nothing to recap on that?
Yeah, we'll share a little bit of that, and this is my first time jumping into federal programs. Thank you first to Mr. Farrar for his help kind of guiding me through and stepping along with me through that transition. So we'll kind of quickly go over some of the stuff with federal programs, and then at the conclusion, I will pass around a stakeholder sheet to grab signatures from people sitting around this table. So just kind of a review of Title 1, 2, and 4. Again, the objective of this funding is to provide student instruction. It's designated for student instruction, intended to enhance support for students. So with that funding, the district's receiving, and I'm rounding up, I have the actual numbers, but we're looking at approximately $350,000 for Title 1 to be used. Again, that represents about 1% of the district budget. Primarily, the use of that funding is for the areas of reading, math. The district traditionally and will continue to focus mainly on reading for that, to set the core basis of reading skills and solidify that for the younger students so that they're more successful as they continue to go through school. That focus is directed at the primary grades of K1, 2, and 3. Historically, the district prioritizes highly trained individuals. So there's specific things that funding can be used for. We use it to pay for the adults that are working directly with the kids, the support staff and the teachers, rather than supplies that can be absorbed in the district budget. They're used to help supplement with salary and basic salaries for reading teachers and to train paraprofessionals. Again, choosing staff over supplies makes the most sense for our district, is the best bang for our buck. To help struggling students. And again, it's pretty restrictive as to what you can use. So this is a great use of the funding, is to pay for people working directly hand in hand with the kids. As far as Title 2 and 4, we combine that. It sits around 72,000 total combined. And that's used also for professional development supplies, and we also use it for classroom reduction. This is class size reduction. It helps supplement the cost of almost one complete elementary teacher to keep class sizes down in those grades, which again is a bang for buck benefit in the long run for our kids to have smaller class sizes there. A piece of this, and again, if I'm missing anything, Darren, throw something at me and keep going, is the piece of equitable care when it comes to private schools. In the area, we have to provide care for students that would attend a private or parochial school like St. John Newman. So if they receive services there, we actually pay for that there. We have a really good partnership with Williamsport. Darren could probably elaborate more on that. and using a contract for their staff to provide services. So it doesn't take any teachers or staff out of our building, but right now we don't have an issue with that. Our funding is not going to any parochial students right now. And that's been the case for 3 years. The policy 918 talks about family engagement as well. So we do meet with parents and we will have some things throughout the year to help re-identify and talk about the purpose of Title I, what it's for, how we can support kids. I know they do a great job holding Title I night. We typically host that here at the high school. And we want to discuss again, not only what we're doing with kids here, but how they can help support their own students at home and build that partnership with parents. So the funding that we get at Mentorsville isn't a crazy amount of money by any comparison. But it does allow us to have some quality programming for student success and growth with the money that we do have, especially pairing adults with kids. That's the long and short of it. I'm happy to try and answer questions, and if I don't know, I'll link across the room here and there and phone a friend. So that's the long and short of it. I'm just stepping into it in the last couple weeks, so gonna learn a lot as we go, but open to questions if you have any.
Any questions from anyone? All right. Nice job, doctor. Nice work.
Was that satisfactory, Darren? Is that all right? Again, I'm gonna send this around for your signature. I will send it around with my pen if you don't have one. Tim already tried to steal it, so if I could have my pen back, that'd be great.
All right.
Thank you for enduring that.
That was good. Thank you very much. All right, move to the approval of minutes. This is the approval of the regular meeting minutes from June 9th and the special meeting minutes from June 12th. I'll take a motion to approve those.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? All right, hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Very well. This takes us to the first public comment portion of the evening. This is for residents and taxpayers to comment on matters of concern, official action, or deliberation before the vote. All right, nobody in the room? Fine. All right, I'll close that out and we'll move to the business manager's report. Mrs. Reich.
Okay, so, give me one second here. You have approval of the general fund, cafeteria fund, and capital projects treasurer's report for the period ending June 30th. These have been given to you for review and approval.
I'll take a motion to approve those.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions on those? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye, all opposed.
Okay. Sorry. I am trying to maneuver through this. Who was the second? I apologize, I didn't hear.
Hey, Mr. Gardner.
Mr. Gardner was second.
Gardner, okay, got it. All right, so now if it will let me. Tina made this first, made the second. All right, it's not gonna let me, so let's skip that. Okay. So- All right, there are no board awareness budgetary transfers of any kind, so presentation of bills. You received listings of invoices for the general fund, cafeteria fund, and capital projects for the period ending July 21, 2026. These are being presented to you for your consideration for approval.
Take a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions?
This is just a question, it's not really, but the PB two, there was like names and it said refunds. Like it just like, there was different names.
Yeah, those were the graduating students, and they were getting refunds for their CAF account.
Okay. I was just curious.
All right, we'll take a roll call vote for those.
Okay. Bear with me one moment. It is not working like I thought it would.
It's all right.
Okay, so let's get Mr. Badger
Yes.
and then go Mr. Gardner
Yes.
and Mrs. Kling,
Yes.
Ms. McCloy,
Yes.
and Mr. Young.
Yes.
All right, thank you much. Board reports, we have no student representative in here tonight, so we'll go to administrative reports. We will start. Mr. Blaze.
Yes. Besides getting pretty much ready for next year and planning process. The only other thing we have going on is Kinder Camp next week. The Valley and Lighter are combining up at the Valley. That's running Monday through Thursday, 9 to 12. I think we have about 30 students coming, so they'll get into the building and see their teachers, get to meet them, get kind of familiar with how kindergarten works. But like other than that, we're just planning and getting ready for next year.
Mrs. Wise.
So FFA is continuing to be busy even through the summer. If any of you made it to the fair last week, you would have seen 2 booths set up in the schoolhouse exhibit that were our FFA students. Mr. Phillips was there, I think all but one day. And we had 2 students who were showing sheep under FFA for the first time in a long time. Jillian Koenig took grand prize and Miles DeMassimo took reserve. So the 2 of them took top prizes in that. They are continuing to work on stuff here throughout the summer. Other than that, we're doing scheduling, working on the handbooks, trying to get things ready for the start of school.
All right, thank you, Mr. Myers.
We're just busy. Mrs. White and I are working on the handbooks and scheduling. Shout out to Mrs. Clayton in her first year in the office there, working on organizing the supplies and so forth and ordering. So she's really doing a nice job with that. And Joe's crew, specifically Bill Key, I don't know, he gets enough credit. He does a really nice job organizing the custodial crew for the building. So
He was a good boss, you know what I mean?
yeah. So other than that, you're seeing a lot of our kids in Little League doing well, and so forth. So the fall sports are fast approaching and we're excited to see how our students do.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Farrar.
Just big thanks to Mrs. Wise and Mrs. Albert, Dr. Johnson, and before he transitioned over giving us a home. We're homeless. So no, Mrs. Damon's, been working and getting things prepared. It's been different, of course, because we're out of our environment, but we're still working to get things ready for the new year, and of course, monitoring and helping and assisting and keeping track of construction. And it's a different, but it's a busy summer.
Very good. Dr. Johnson, anything else?
Just, working into the new role a little bit, had a great opportunity so far to meet with a lot of the administrators and some more to come, kind of looking at what their specific needs are, how I can support them. And the teachers, getting ready for the start of the year with any specific needs and trainings that we need to do there. With Mr. T on that, obviously. Going through, looking at data trends, the stuff starts getting released from the states, coming in some very bizarre waves this year. Some are very late with the science data, but and looking at curriculum review cycles was done in the past. Working with our different partners to kind of steer through some of that and be able to give, data to action kind of stuff and information for our administrators and teachers to better support them. And then obviously the transition to federal programs along with that. Mr. Farrar's been a huge help with that and is I'm sure I'll have 1,000 questions as we go because it's a lot of minutia, but it's good stuff. So there's a lot of different buckets that are happening that we're working in, but I'm really excited to kind of hit the ground running and support our kids by supporting everybody else with some actionable stuff that can be used and just, like I said, not add more, but add value to that. So.
Good. I'm excited to have you in the position. Mr. Hand.
Yeah, I'd like to start off by thanking our staff that are willing to participate in the quality behavior supports teams in our local schools. They will help our students that have behavioral needs with either de-escalation and restraints. So thank you to Shane Loudenslager, who is a science teacher at McCall Middle School, previously our itinerant emotional support teacher, and also Shay Long, our learning support teacher at McCall Middle School, for training our staff this summer. They'll be training about 32 of our staff for these roles, as well as this year, we actually have staff from like OCTC that would like to be trained to help support our students that are attending their programs. And then also the staff from Nittany Learning Services are going to be trained as well. So we have 3 scheduled recertification trainings and then 1 initial training. And just wanted to appreciate all those that are involved in that process. Also, when you're looking at our website under the special education tab, one of the things that I've been trying to do is create parent trainings. So I have added 2 training courses to our website. One is called Parent Training Behavior Interventions for Teachers and Parents. And then the other one is called IEP and Introduction for Parents. I'll be adding more to that this summer as well as during the school year. And I really thought that this would be a great way for our parents to access those trainings when they have time with their schedules. Our parents are so busy with their own children that when I schedule a training, they might not be able to attend because of other things that are going on, and this will give them the ability to participate in those trainings. So then the other thing that we're doing in the special education office is we're working closely with our specialized transportation team to ensure that they have a list of all of our students that will be returning this year, and creating schedules for those students. And then sometime in August, probably closer to the middle or the end of August, I'm sure that our specialized transportation team will be reaching out to parents to let them know when pickup and drop-off times are going to be scheduled.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Piper.
Yeah, so June and July for me consists of a whole lot of paperwork. I got a lot of software renewals and new equipment that needs to be purchased in a timely manner. And I know this is not unique to me. The whole district is kind of rushing to get requisitions in. So I want to thank Mrs. Reich and her business office staff for making sure that all goes well for all of us and getting us what we need. Otherwise, summer work is in full swing for us. We're getting student devices back to being prepared for redistribution when school starts up. We've got new equipment in the cafeterias that is currently being deployed. We are moving to office staff computers as our next kind of target. We'll be beginning that tomorrow. And part of that also will consist of our transition from our on-site file servers to OneDrive. So we've completed all of our testing and everything for that. So we'll be rolling that out along with the new computers. And got a few lighter projects as well in preparation for that whole project. Today we were working on getting new phone extensions created to match all the new room numbers. So we're staying busy.
Good, sounds like it. Thank you. Mrs. White?
Sure. So Mr. Myers and I are working again on scheduling. We're also looking at revamping some of our PBIS and some additional incentives, monthly incentives, a few additional things that we can add to really engage students, not only academically, but behaviorally as well, with focusing also on attendance. So we're excited to implement these new things this year and hope some more positive success.
And the world's greatest boss, Mr. Napo.
Don't tell myself that.
Don't tell.
We have the buildings completely ripped apart, as you can see, we're waxing, we're painting all of them. This is our busy time, obviously. And everything I spoke of our projects of last month are all now complete. And that's also thanks to Mr. Reich and the business office for getting us what we need quickly, so I get POs and out to people and they can get the jobs done. So, you know, all those things I discussed, all the athletic stuff's all complete, and we're ready for having kids back. Well, from the jump swing.
Right. Yeah, all right. Thank you much, Mr. Tormina.
Well, I'm glad I listened to that, because when I hear some order and stability, I'm surrounded by nothing but disorder and chaos. So I said I'd have an answer for you on the baseball field. I do not. we apparently put the brakes on too hard and there has been no movement on that. We will get that resolved and moving again. They ripped up the soccer field way more than anticipated. Way more holes than anticipated. Took quite a bit to put it back together. We did not want that repeated on the baseball field. They were there to stake out spots to dig, less digging. But I went over today and did not see any stakes. So I have an email into Livick to find out where and what is going on. So as soon as I hear, I will get that message out to you.
We paid that?
No, no. And my hope is that I do have this wrapped and something to you in August that we can take some kind of action over there on a recommendation, because we need to move if that's going to be ready for the spring in terms of drainage or whatever we end up doing there. In terms of lighter, it's moving. My opinion, needs to move faster, but it is what it is. They will hopefully get it. They keep assuring me it'll be buttoned up and ready to go for the start of school. Tile was going on the walls in bathrooms, so that's a good sign that they're starting some finishing work. They still need a roof on the building itself and windows in the glass in the windows. So still a lot of work to be done between now and September 8th to get that building ready to go. It is not a supply issue whatsoever. It's a renovation issue. Anytime you rip open a wall, you find stuff. So they're running into a little bit of that, but nothing that we haven't been able to overcome. We will start to see, because of that, some change orders coming through. I expect in August to be passing some of those along on the agenda for you to approve. And then finally, as a result of the RVAT study and some monies coming in through PCCD, you will see a sign project starting here at the high school. They really hit us for signs as being negligent here at this building, actually at all of our buildings. Doesn't make sense to do anything at the Valley right now, certainly not lighter at this moment. But we only have so much money, so we're gonna do it in stages. Start here where they identified most of the problems. We'll move to the middle school and then lighter with those funds. So you will start to see wayfinding signs around the exterior campus of the high school start going in. That's been a permitting problem that's held up that getting done in time. So it'll get there. It's just not as neat and orderly as the rest of the admin team presented to you this evening. So,
Dan, I have a question.
Yeah.
All the puncture holes that they did on the soccer field, is that gonna affect the surface for the kids to play on that in the fall?
they're fixed and repaired. We had a big tournament over there. Was that last weekend or the weekend before? Yeah. We spent quite a bit of money and time to get that back to playable surface.
We're struggling a little bit with the water. We're just gonna try to keep it growing.
Yeah.
That's my struggle right now.
Yeah,
We actually brought sod in to repair.
so they just did
Get it
more
ready.
holes than we had anticipated. they
Bigger
were gonna
and
do, or
more.
they
I
got
did not
carried
expect,
away?
I did not expect that many on the soccer field.
Yeah,
They did not need to go where they went. I don't understand what they did there, so.
Would it be possible, if we didn't get in the way, to get a walk through later?
Yeah. Yeah. A few at a time.
Yeah, I'd like to get in.
Yeah,
It's just.
it would be good for you to see. It's giving you email updates or verbal updates just doesn't do enough justice to be able to see get eyes on it, see for yourself what's going on there. Quite a transformation to the site.
Yeah.
Even if you've driven past, it's
I live across the street, so I can hear it.
yeah,
I just see what all the sound is.
that's quite a project.
Mr. T, I'm working over there every day in one of the outside rooms, so. Just let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll try to set something up. We had a couple of us through at a time.
yeah, and it's limited because of the number of extra hard hats and vests we have, but yeah, we can certainly get you in and would love for you to see it.
Okay, great.
it's neat to see some of the old ways they did things as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Some of those that we've had to correct with the. So,
And there weren't codes.
but yeah, in terms of supplies, other than some things not being ordered, we have not had any issues getting what we need, on the project, so.
And more manpower by them having be able to enough. Manpower to do it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The whole industry seems to be struggling in that realm.
We got a whole bunch of people that don't have anything to do now that the World Cup's over with. And all the construction on that stuff. I'm delighted.
From the state budget standpoint, was that number released to us as compared to what our projected number was?
Yes, and it was, what was
Oh, I
expected.
have them.
You have the exact numbers, Jess?
Yeah, I do. I apologize. I was looking at everything with the Keystone. I didn't get to give it to you. So yes, the PA state budget was passed on July 12th, and we pretty much landed within what was proposed for what our estimates are going to be. Our basic ed was originally at 8,596,703. Their estimated number that they published is only $443 less. So we'll be getting estimated an $8,596,260. Our special ed decreased by about $3,000. We are actually estimated to get $1,596,902 for that. And then our ready to learn only decreased by 227. We're estimated to get the 2,107,251 for that. So all in all, our special ed did decrease at least by $3,000. Other than that, everything was very minimal and close to what was projected.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, nice job.
And close to being on time. Which
Yes.
is big relief.
Yeah, some concern there. All right, any other questions for anyone? All right, we'll move to the general agenda items. I think we can combine all of these 6.1 through 6.10. If you agree, I will take a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye. All right, all opposed? Personnel, we can combine these as well, 7.1 and 7.2. I'll take a motion to approve those.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any questions? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye, all opposed? And I think we have a couple of folks here. We have Ashley and James.
Yes.
Do you have your speech prepared?
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Anybody has anything to say? There we go.
Alright, so happy to have you back.
Thank you for this opportunity, so I'm looking forward to it, and my years of experience in this, I lived in this district at about 10 years already now. My stepsons have graduated here, and so with my work that I have been doing at the IU, I've luckily I've been having a lot of like interaction with many of you in this room already, so I'm really looking forward to the opportunity just to come back home, let's say, and it's just looking forward to that, working with the kids and all the staff, so thank you again.
All right, well, welcome to both of you. Happy to have you on board.
Welcome. Thank you.
All right, policy acknowledgement of the review of the following policies. That's policy 249, bullying and cyberbullying, policy 918, Title I, parent and family engagement. Good to vote on that if it's just a review or.
Yeah, just an acknowledgement, motion to acknowledge.
Then I will take a motion to acknowledge.
Mr. Gardner was the first.
Tina, you were second?
Okay.
Right.
Thank
all in
you.
favor- All in favor of acknowledgement?
Aye.
Aye. All right, all opposed?
Thanks.
That was weird, but we did it. All right, academics, approval of a request from Justin and Courtney McCoy for enrollment and waiver of tuition of Elsa Simon, foreign exchange student from Belgium for the 2026-2027 school year.
Motion to approve.
Get it first.
Second.
Any questions? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? I have to say that was the easiest name I've had to say yet. Usually it's French or Italian or German. Oh, it was pretty.
It was originally Italian and quite tricky,
Oh, man.
even for this Italian.
Well, I'm
It
excited to
did
have,
change.
excited to have Elsa here. That'll be fun. All right, committee reports, Mr. Vice.
Yes, sir, thank you. Policy, Ms. McCoy.
I don't have anything except the acknowledgement for the building policy we just passed.
Thank you.
I have to say in that, the one you acknowledged for Title I for Dr. Johnson, that was an important action because we would get cited if we didn't annually review it and then you all like acknowledge it. Yes, it was reviewed. It's crazy. It's requirements, it's governmental minutia as Dr. Johnson.
letting me dig a hole and start, so.
It's bureaucracy, it's finest.
Blast, Mrs. Myers not here. LCTC, Mr. Gardner.
The LCTC, Northern addition and renovation is moving forward. The official opening is August 24th at 10 AM. If anybody's interested in going, open to the public and elected officials. So anybody on the board or anybody can go really. And see what they got done.
Did everybody get their ribbon cutting invitation?
No.
I didn't.
Both in snail mail
Yeah, it
and
came now. It was like.
Yeah, it was
I didn't get anything.
Probably thought it was junk mail.
you didn't get it? Okay,
I may have, I don't know. I have to go back and look.
I'll make sure.
Anyway.
I didn't get one.
You weren't invited.
They say you, they say you uninvited.
Memorial Gardens, Mr. Housick is not here.
Can I
budget-
take a quick moment to say they had their 5K run, which actually turned out a decent amount of people, even with how the weather turned out. Anthony was in on Monday and was talking about that, but they had a wonderful turnout for the Memorial Gardens race that they did.
Thank you. Montoursville Foundation, Mr. T.
We've had no meetings this summer.
Wellness, Ms. McCoy.
I have nothing to report tonight.
Mr. Albert is not here. Extracurricular, Mr. Badger.
Nothing to report.
And nothing from safety and security.
Well, all right, this will take us to our final public comment portion of the evening. All right, seeing none in the room, we'll go online. Going online either, that'll close that out. And we'll move to adjourn. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. 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 All opposed? Very well. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.
I'm